that. We'll still play that again at the post. Should have brought some timpani. We could have done a timpani roll there. That's how that starts. That's the band arrangement. This is like the classic, easy band arrangement of it. There's a little fanfare written in here, but it seems too complicated. Smaller parts easy, no parts.
Madam President, let Muskingum's 177th commencement begin.
Thank you, Dr. DeCure. I'm going to ask you all to remain standing just for a few moments here. We'll have our invocation in just a moment, but I do want to welcome you. I also want to say a special thank you to the Muskingum Valley Brass, who provided great music for our processional, and will do so again at the end. It is such a pleasure to celebrate with you in person, and for those of us who are joining virtually, we're delighted to celebrate with you as well. And now I welcome Reverend Julia Wright, our college chaplain, to the podium for the invocation.
Good afternoon. Please join me in prayer. God of our journeys, as we celebrate this ending, open our eyes to each new beginning. Help us to look back on the beautiful things that we have seen and done during our time at Muskingum. And we pray that you guide our graduates as they look towards the beauty before them. Help them to set aside any regrets and struggles that they face during their time here, and help them find gratitude for the things they have learned and the people they have become. We give thanks to all of those who are able to gather with us this afternoon in person, and we remember those who are unable to join us. Help us feel their presence even though they may be far away. We give thanks this afternoon for the devotion of our teachers and staff who have invested so much time, love, and energy into our students, preparing them for the world beyond our campus. We give thanks for the perseverance and commitment of our students, for their hard work, commitment to never stop learning, and never stop working towards this exciting day. Help us each to be present in the now. Let us live into this exciting moment and fill all of our hearts with gladness, love, and hope for the future. Amen. Please be seated.
So congratulations to our class of 2022 graduates. You have earned your degrees and this celebration through your hard work, determination, and pursuit of excellence. For 4 or more years, you have shared your amazing gifts with us. You are scholars, artists, writers, musicians, athletes, actors, community servants, and leaders. You have had a tremendous impact on our Muskingum University community and beyond. And we know you would not have succeeded in these endeavors without the support of your families and friends who are joining us today, either in person or virtually. Congratulations to you, family members and friends, and thank you for supporting and encouraging your loved one through each step on the journey. We want to take a moment to let you know how much we appreciate you with this round of applause for all the families and friends celebrating with us today. So class of 2022, you will always be a part of the Muskingum community, now in your new role as Muskingum alumni. And I have no doubt that you will continue to transform the world as you begin this new chapter in your lives. The heart of your education at Muskingum is the way you have engaged with our university faculty and staff. They have taught you, challenged you, inspired you, guided you, and today they honor you. Would all the Muskingum University and faculty and staff in attendance today please stand and be recognized? The Muskingum University Board of Trustees is a highly committed and engaged group of individuals who have an immeasurable impact on the Muskingum experience. Would the members of our Board of Trustees who are with us today please stand and be recognized? So this year's commencement address will be presented by Dr. Kim Gage Rothermel, the chair of the Muskingum Board of Trustees and a member of the Muskingum class of 1971. Dr. Rothermel has been a trustee since 1997, becoming board chair in 2019. She has served us with wise and dedicated leadership, and she is retiring from the board as we close this academic year. We are very grateful for Kim and the impact she has had on Muskingum. Dr. Rothermel led a distinguished medical career as a pediatrician in private practice, as a clinical professor at The Ohio State University College of Medicine, and as president of the medical staff at Nationwide Children's Hospital. She is currently retired from active practice, but continues her service on the State Medical Board of Ohio. Dr. Rothermel earned board certification in both pediatrics and pediatric hematology oncology, training at Nationwide Children's Hospital. She holds her medical degree from Rush University College of Medicine and is a summa cum laude Muskingum Bachelor of Science graduate in biology from Muskingum. She has been recognized with a Muskingum Alumni Distinguished Service Award and an honorary Muskingum Doctor of Humane Letters degree. I am so honored today to present to you Dr. Kim Gage Rothermel.
President Hassler, members of the board, faculty, staff, but especially graduates, parents, family, and friends. I'm humbled and truly honored to have been asked to speak here today. College graduation is a momentous occasion. It culminates 4 or more years of exploration, critical thinking, and of learning some important life lessons, like how to wake up at 8:24 and get to an 8:30 class on time, or how to make a gourmet meal out of ramen noodles and Red Bull. But seriously though, coming here, you met complete strangers, many of whom have become lifelong friends. You have spent much time together in classes, sports, community service, collaborating on projects, or just relaxing on the hills. And through those everyday experiences, you have become young men and women increasingly capable of making meaningful differences, and you have built a way of life. That's the business of education, to train you in a way of life that will influence everything that comes in the future. But not everyone gets the privilege of being a part of this business. And to be sure, not every institution is the same. It's a special privilege to have received this education from Muskingum University, and we hope that you carry this achievement with great pride. The challenges you have faced through your journeys should only intensify the pride that you and your families have as you reach this milestone today. The value of this education is what it does for your life. Life requires patience and flexibility. The pandemic certainly added benefit to practicing patience, as you spent many months of remote learning, physical distancing, a lack of social events, or just the ability to run out for something. Those deficits undoubtedly reinforced the importance of community and taught that sustaining community requires active participation. It draws us back to the reality that some truths go beyond just social media, and that we must work together to improve everyone's lives. It's important to always be kind and open-minded, with respect for others and for different views, and to spend time with those who challenge and inspire you. The flexibility created by your liberal arts education and strengthened by the demands of the pandemic through which you have lived will serve you well as you move on to face the inevitable curveballs that life will throw at you. When I think about the course of my life, I'm grateful and humbled to have participated in the many opportunities that I have had. I'll share with you, though, one of those curveballs that I faced. My career's been an honor, and I was able to work for years as a pediatrician. But my training was not in general pediatrics alone. I spent extra years chasing a dream of mine to become a pediatric oncologist and treating children with cancer. In fact, I completed this training and was able to practice pediatric oncology for a few wonderful years at Nationwide Children's Hospital in Columbus. But by this time, I was married to a practicing surgeon and had 2 young boys. To better balance my professional and personal life, I made the choice to transition from academic pediatric oncology to private practice general pediatrics. There I spent over 3 decades working closely with some of the most talented and compassionate colleagues and doing things I would never have done otherwise while caring for truly remarkable patients and their families. The ability that you have to respond to the unexpected events in your life enhances your prospects for learning, achievement, leadership, service, and citizenship. And you have demonstrated this ability admirably during your time at Muskingum. Even though at graduation you've officially closed your books and donned a cap and gown, your education and learning have not stopped. In fact, your education really is the job of a lifetime. Some of you have gained skills in nursing that have prepared you to serve in some of the most incredible, vulnerable, and possibly tragic part of people's lives. As you look next to you, you may find others who get lightheaded at the sight of blood. But each of you will find yourselves being compassionate to others who are facing both the wonderful and devastating parts of life. Some of you have sharpened your skills to communicate through writing or speaking or performing that will carry you into one leadership role after another. Some of you are hoping to never write anything ever again. But each of you will be able to step up in leadership when life demands it of you. As you consider what you have accomplished in your individual fields of study, you know that you are well prepared. But even beyond that work, the discipline to prepare, the courage to step up and perform, and the empathy you have developed for the people around you will make you valuable to every relationship, family and friends, professionally, socially, politically. Those characteristics of discipline, courage, and empathy have prepared you so that you will be able to use them no matter what challenge or venture that you tackle in the future. Your education is not the teaching of what to think, but hopefully of how to think. It's simple awareness of what is real and essential. And as Steve Jobs said, of not letting the noise of other people's opinions drown out your own inner voice. Despite persistence and hard work, sometimes we don't see immediate results or fruitfulness from our efforts. and sometimes we just plain fail. Arianna Huffington said that failure is not the opposite of success, it is part of success. And time will bear this out for you, as it has for those of us more seasoned. You cannot connect the dots in your life looking forward, only looking backward. I'm grateful for my life. I was raised in a town of 500 people in southeastern Ohio by parents who were Muskie grads and who instilled in me the belief that I could do anything with persistence and hard work. At Muskingum, I was supported by faculty and staff who echoed those sentiments, and I attained an education that prepared me well for the rigors of medical school and my medical career. In addition to my clinical practice, I've had the privilege of participating in the administration of the medical staff at Nationwide Children's, of becoming a member of the Board of Trustees here at Muskingum University, and for the last 8 years of being a member of the State Medical Board of Ohio. But even more importantly, God blessed me with a wonderful husband whom I met in medical school and married right here in Brown Chapel 49 years ago next month. We have 4 great sons, 3 daughters-in-law, and 11 grandchildren. I realize how important my education here at Muskingum has been, not only in knowledge, but in relationships and service and leadership. You too will look back at the many dots that are connected in your life and realize even more than you do now the importance of this education. I'd like to close with a poem given to me by my mother years ago. It is handwritten on a now yellowed sheet of notebook paper in a beautiful script long forgotten in our world of computers and dictation. She gave it to me as an encouragement when I graduated, and I'm touched to be able to share it with you on your graduation day. It's called "It's All in the State of Mind." If you think you are beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you think you'd like to win but you can't, it's almost a cinch you won't. If you think you'll lose, you've lost. For out in the world you'll find success begin with a fellow's will. It's all in the state of mind. Full many a race is lost ere even a race is won, and many a coward fails ere even his work's begun. Think big and your deeds will grow. Think small and you'll fall behind. Think that you can and you will. It's all in the state of mind. If you think you are outclassed, you are. You've got to think high to rise. You've got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win a prize. Life's battle doesn't always go to the stronger or faster man, but sooner or later, the one who wins is the fellow who thinks he can. Class of 2022, you're the product of Muskingum University, and we take great pride in you. I know that you can, and I look forward to your future accomplishments and your contributions to community and to the world. Always remember that your successes can be important motivators for those students coming behind you. Congratulations, class of 2022.
What a wonderful message for the class of 2022 and for all of us. And Kim, we truly thank you for your contributions to the university. So now please welcome Victoria Venkirk Hostetler of the class of 2022, who is going to perform No One Is Alone from the Stephen Sondheim musical Into the Woods. And she is accompanied by Caroline Heading from our music department.
No one here to guide you. Now you're on your own. Only me beside you. Still you're not alone. No one is alone. Truly, no one is alone. Sometimes people leave you halfway through the wood. Others may deceive you. You decide what's good. You decide alone. But no one is alone. You decide what's good. Just remember, someone is on your side. Someone else is not. While you're seeing your side, maybe you forgot they are not alone. No one is alone. Hard to see the light now. Just don't let it go. Things will come out right now. We can make it so. Someone is on your side. No one is alone.
Thank you, Victoria and Caroline, for both the beautiful music, but also the very meaningful words. We appreciate that. As we celebrate our class of 2022 today, we also celebrate one member of the Muskingum faculty who is retiring from his active teaching career this year. So, Professor of Mathematics, Dr. David L. Kraft, has served Muskingum for 29 years since joining the faculty in 1993. The impact which Dr. Kraft has had on the students in his classroom, on his colleagues here at Muskingum, and throughout his academic discipline is really, truly inspiring. I know I speak for everyone in our community when I say, Dr. Kraft, you will be missed. We thank you for the amazing role you have played in the lives of our students and our university, and we ask that you stand to be recognized right now. Early in 2022, our community was deeply saddened by the passing of Associate Professor of Business Gary Golden. He was an integral part of our campus since 1999 as a treasured colleague, faculty member, mentor, and friend to so many. Gary was a past chair of the Economics, Accounting, and Business Department. He was founder and advisor of the Ignition Program, Business Club, and Chase Program. He was co-founder and co-advisor of the Cradaville Innovation Fellows Program and co-advisor for the Honor Society Phi Kappa Phi and for the Phi Kappa Psi fraternity. Gary was one of the very first people to welcome me to Muskingum, and if you knew him, if you knew Professor Golden, or as his colleagues knew him as Gary, you knew that he immediately came to my office with a long list of ideas and things that we could do and implement at Muskingum to make the experience better for our students. And he made those ideas happen with joy and commitment to our students and to the university. He lived a life of great significance, and he is deeply missed. So I'm going to now ask you to pause with me for a moment of silence in remembrance of Professor Gary Golden. Thank you. I now invite our provost, Dr. Nancy Evangelista, to come forward and recognize those faculty members who are our 2022 award recipients for exceptional teaching, scholarship, and service.
Thank you, President Hassler. Good afternoon. Each year since 1985, Muskingum has bestowed 3 awards to recognize exceptional merit among the university faculty. Faculty members are nominated by their peers, and the winners are chosen by the 3 recipients of the prior year's faculty awards. These awards were presented at the 2022-2023 academic year at our recent Celebration of Excellence ceremony. This year, Dr. Jay Shafstall, Associate Professor of Computer Science, received the William Oxley Thompson Award for Excellence in Teaching. This award is named in honor of our Muskingum graduate of the class of 1878, who served as a transformational president of both Miami University of Ohio and the Ohio State University. Dr. Shafstall, will you please stand and be recognized? This year, Dr. Michelle Oyakawa, Assistant Professor of Sociology, was the 2022-2023 recipient of the William Rainey Harper Award for Outstanding Scholarship. This award is named in honor of the New Concord native and Muskie class of 1870 graduate who became the founding president of the University of Chicago. Dr. Oyakawa is not with us this afternoon, but I think we can still recognize her. And Dr. Jim Dooley, who is the Bill and Martha Lovejoy Professor of Biology, has received the Cora I. Orr Faculty Service Award. This award is named in honor of a dedicated Muskingum faculty member and administrator who served the university and its students for 4 decades. Dr. Dooley, of course, is serving us today as one of our faculty marshals, yes. So Dr. Dooley, please stand and be recognized. Congratulations again to Dr. Shafstall, Oyakawa, and Dr. Dooley.
So now, the moment that our graduates have all been waiting for, we are going to begin the presentation of the class of 2022 candidates for degrees.
Are we ready? Let's do it. Yeah? Saw some fist pumps out there. So, will the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree please stand? Madam President, these candidates have completed all of the requirements as set by the faculty for the Bachelor of Arts degree. The faculty has recommended and the Board of Trustees has approved the granting of these degrees. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the State of Ohio and the Board of Trustees of Muskingum University, I do hereby confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Arts with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations. may be seated. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree please stand? Madam President, these candidates have completed all of the requirements as set by the faculty for the Bachelor of Science degree. The faculty has recommended and the Board of Trustees has approved the granting of these degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the State of Ohio and the Muskingum University Board of Trustees, I do hereby confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Science with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
You may be seated. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree please stand? Madam President, these candidates have completed all of the requirements as set by the faculty for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. The faculty has recommended and the Board of Trustees has approved the granting of these degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the State of Ohio and the Board of Trustees of Muskingum University, I do hereby confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations. So would all the members now of the class of 2022 please rise and face the audience for one more round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2022. Good group. This group. You may be seated.
I now invite the recipients of the degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Science in Nursing to come forward to receive your diplomas, which will be presented to you by President Hassler and Dr. Rothermel. Families, please remain seated as we are unable to accommodate movement to the stage due to social distancing. A photographer will be taking photos of your graduate as they descend the stage. But families and friends, please clap, please cheer, make a joyful noise for these graduates. And we're, all right. Number one, that's right. Shanice Desiree Adcock. Jared Anthony Alberts. Morgan K. Anderson, summa cum laude. Keith M. Babel. Contessa Bailey. Simaline Bell. Trevor J. Bergstrom. Lacey Marie Besser. Ashley N. Biles. Michael Edward Border, cum laude. Emily Boyd. Hannah Marie Bradley. Brian T. Brown. Parker Matthew Brown. Jared Bayard, cum laude. Sydney Taylor Campbell. Cami K. Carlton, magna cum laude. Carson Clayton Carter. Claire A. Kavanaugh. Marie Adelpha Chatrand. Jenny Laura Chaberka. Caitlin Clapper. Taylor Clark. Melina Caitlin Cunyan. Tegan Elise Davis. Madison Dirth. Michaela Diat, magna cum laude. Madison Brooke Dodd, summa cum laude. Lauren Brooke Dunn. Brittany Nicole Edgar, cum laude. Amanda Farley. Thank you. William Philip Ford, summa cum laude. Bailey L. Geese. Brandy Lynn Gibson. Riley E. Gilman. Connor Gonda. Sarah M. Greenlee, summa cum laude. Taylor J. Guttridge. Bahia Mustafa Hamed. Brendan Paul Handy. Rachel N. Hankin, summa cum laude. Bailey Marie Harris. Caleb A. Hart. Harley Michael Harrist. Yichian Hua, cum laude. Remy Elizabeth Helt, magna cum laude. Cooper Braden Hemming. Hunter D. Henneberger. Kevon Hickman. Sydney Dawn Hickman. Cheyenne Hillard. Mariah Hillard. Joshua W. Hoffer. Mitchell L. Hoover. Luke A. Howell, magna cum laude. Brock Alexander Hudgens. Joshua S. Huffman. Christopher Lee Hupp. Casey F. Houston, cum laude. Drew Iusi. Randy Andrew Ignacek. Amanda Renee Eisenhart. Emily Dawn Jackson. Arlena Elizabeth James. Zachary Jeschke. Lorraine Kelly, summa cum laude. Olivia H. King, magna cum laude. Augusta Rose Kinzo. Zachary James Kozerski. Anusha Janake Krishnaswamy. Bailey Brianne Kuhn, cum laude. Grace Caroline Lowry, cum laude. Madison R. Lawton. Darlena Lay. Carter T. Layton. Zachariah Lee. Erica Nicole Morano, magna cum laude. Amanda E. Martin, RN. Kiranda McGee. Adam McRow. Hannah Meek. Sarah Miller, summa cum laude. Macy Allison Mills, summa cum laude. Garrett Moore. Robbie Hannah Moore. James H. Muncy. Hope Neal, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Arnice, summa cum laude. Alexandria Nethers. Lane Newhart, summa cum laude. Madison Newell, cum laude. Jacob Norris. Lottie Ann Payton. Anne Marie Pickworth. Brittany Pittenger. Megan Marie Poling, cum laude. Hazen Wesley Powell. Nicholas Daniel Proctor. Demisha Ransom. Karina Reed. Cassidy L. Radenbaugh. Marie Anastasia Reidenbach, magna cum laude. Mariah Jade Ridgway, magna cum laude. You got it, girl. Alyssa Nicole Rowe, cum laude. Claire Roscoe. Kate J. Sailing, cum laude. Catherine Elena Schultz. Christopher L.D. Shakespeare. Samantha Nicole Stafford. Skylar Strickland, cum laude. Sabrina Marie Torres. Carter Trum, summa cum laude. Cheyenne Sierra Van Gundy, summa cum laude. Victoria Venkirk Hostetler. Cutter Vernon, magna cum laude. Yushuan Wang, summa cum laude. Kenyara Williams. Casey Allen Wilson, magna cum laude. Samuel J. Wilson, magna cum laude. Rishuan Wu. John Yoder III, summa cum laude. Chase Allen Yoho. Paige Elizabeth Young, cum laude. Chen Zhang. Yaning Xu. Shuning Zhang. Ryan Zinken, magna cum laude. Rawan Hussein, magna cum laude. And how about another wonderful round of applause for our class of 2022 graduates.
So graduates, I want you to take a moment and think back 4 years, or maybe a little more, to the first time, the first day you came to Muskingum. Could you picture this moment? Did you have this moment in your mind? Because this is a very special time. You are now going to rise, class of 2022. Please rise, entire class. You are now going to change your tassels on those beautifully decorated mortar boards. Switch them from the right side to the left and enjoy some more congratulations for this amazing accomplishment. You may be seated. And I do have to say that one of the things I absolutely love about Muskingum commencement celebrations is the audience and that level of joy and celebration. So thank you. Thank you. That was inspiring. So I'm now going to invite graduating senior Hallie Crawford to come to the podium to address her classmates. Hallie is the senior class representative and a John and Annie Glenn Fellow. She received a Distinguished Scholar Award, which is reserved for those students who earn a 3.9 or higher GPA every semester at Muskingum. She's a member of the Omicron Delta Kappa Honorary Society and of the sorority Theta Phi Alpha, and today she graduates summa cum laude with a major in middle childhood education. Hallie epitomizes the many students at Muskingum who embrace the whole learning experience, both in and out of the classroom. Hallie.
To begin, I'd like to thank the board, staff, faculty, provost, and president for allowing me to speak here today. To my fellow seniors, I'd like to start off by saying, isn't it nice we can actually see everyone's faces? I'm so glad we've gotten to the point where we can celebrate this day together after everything this class has experienced here in our time together. But who would have thought our time as Muskies would have gone by so quickly? I remember arriving on campus for move-in freshman year. I was excited, but overall, I was nervous about the next chapter of our lives that we're about to start. People always say that college goes by fast, but I didn't truly believe that until I blinked and it was senior year. I'm sure none of us could have guessed the events that would have followed our arrival here on campus. We left freshman year on a high of new experiences, moving away from home for the first time. Some of us finished our first collegiate athletics season, joined Greek life, and overall we found our home here on campus. Sophomore year started with excitement of returning to campus, seeing our friends, and being considered upperclassmen. But then the news of a pandemic or a virus starting to arise on campus. And before we knew it, we were being rushed off of campus, thrown in online classes, and stuck with the uncertainty of if or when we would be able to return to campus. Personally, and I think a lot of you might feel the same way, that was the hardest semester I've ever experienced. It felt like being picked up out of your life and dropped into a different timeline where you had no idea what was coming next. The COVID-19 pandemic sent a shockwave across the world. We all struggled with our own experiences and worked to support each other in the limited ways that we could. But when it became time to move back to campus the next year, my fellow Muskies accepted the challenge of operating our campus in the midst of a worldwide pandemic. We did not let the pandemic dampen our arrival on campus. This class of students especially knew just how special the campus and community around Muskingum is, and without considering it, we stepped up to help recreate the culture we'd had here our first years. Many of us took on leadership positions, and we worked to better ourselves in campus for every Muskie. We adapted, learned, overcame obstacles, and succeeded in reestablishing Muskingum's positive atmosphere. Throughout junior and senior year, I pushed myself to go to as many events as I could, to interact with as many Muskies as possible, and overall just to savor every second of the 2 years I had left. I'll never forget trips to Zanesville High School to cheer on the Fighting Muskies football team, watching new members run to their homes and fraternities and sororities on bid day, and walking in the door to my townhouse every day to a greeting from my housemates who are now stuck with me for the rest of their lives. So, seniors, I'd like you to take a second and look around. Take everything in. Look at the people near you, at your friends, your teammates, the people you were in clubs and organizations with, the people that helped and supported you throughout your time here as a Muskie. Think of all the adventures you've had, the all-nighters you pulled, the coffee runs you did, and the amount of times you joked about dropping out. But overall, think of the experiences you've had here at Muskingum. And I hope as you reminisce, you see just how impactful this time at Muskingum has been. And I urge you to think now of how you can use what you have learned and experienced here to continue to grow in the real world. Now, if you're like me, hearing the real world probably starts to put everything in perspective for you. As we walk out the door today, we're starting a new chapter of our lives. What I charge you to think about as we move from Muskingum is to not focus on the stressful and intimidating portions of that, but instead of what is yet to come. Focus on the exciting new adventures we're heading towards and the opportunities we will have to leave a mark on this world. If we support each other and use the skills that we have learned here, we can show every person we interact with just how amazing Muskies are. We can change the world and make it what we would want. So as we leave our chapters as Muskies behind, let's do so with excitement and joy. And for one final time, always remember that it's a great day to be a Muskie, and congratulations.
Thank you, Hallie, and it truly is a great day to be a Muskie today. So a few moments ago, you met the most recent recipients of Muskingum's highest faculty honors for teaching, scholarship, and service. And here to present the faculty's charge to the graduating class is Dr. Anna Kerberg, Associate Professor of Psychology, and the 2021-22 recipient of the William Oxley Thompson Award for Excellence in Teaching. Dr. Kerberg joined the Muskingum faculty in 2009. She teaches psychology and neuroscience and serves as co-advisor for the neuroscience program and as an advisor for the neuroscience club. She also advises the psychology club, Psychi, the Psychology Honorary Society, and leads the annual investigation fair where Muskingum students introduce science to elementary age students and their families. Dr. Kerberg earned her PhD degree in neuroscience from the University of Iowa. I'll get that right, the University of Iowa, and her Bachelor of Arts degree in biology from the College of Worcester. I am very pleased to present to you now Dr. Anna Kerberg.
Okay. Thank you, President Hassler. I am honored to join all of you at your commencement. Graduation, the end. Now, it's time to move out into the world. The rest of your life commences, which is so exciting, but a bit scary too. There are a lot of unknowns. How many times just this week have you been asked, so, what's next? The answer to that question is different for all of you. But there will be some overlap as well. Today, you will leave Muskingum. For all the ups and downs that you have had here, hopefully this was a safe place, a home for a while. Now you're leaving and venturing out into so many unknowns. I can cite a lot of research that shows not knowing what comes next is stressful. But I don't need to cite my references here because this is not an academic paper and because you already know that the unknown is stressful. During your time here, you have experienced lots of unknowns. The usual college unknowns: what will my major be? Will I make friends? Will I make it through this class? How many nights can I stay awake before I crash? But of course, you have also faced unprecedented unknowns. Where do I go for 2 weeks of off-campus instruction? Will my internet connection last through this Blackboard test? Why can my professor not figure out how to share the screen? When will we return? What will it look like when we return? And of course, so many more unknowns that now you have lived through. Those were hard times, and it hasn't been easy since we've returned to campus either. But through those experiences, you have also learned skills, and not just how to share your screen in Teams. You have learned to keep trying and to keep learning, even when it is so very hard.
You have learned to ask questions when you don't understand, but also to help answer others' questions, because that's how we all get through tough times, together. You have learned that we need to rely on family and friends, and there are ways to support one another even when we cannot be in the same place. You have learned that you can be successful even when times are hard, and that you have to be kind to yourself when life prevents you from doing everything that you thought you should be able to do. Hopefully, you've gained a lot of knowledge in your classes as well about the scientific method, poetry, social injustices, statistics, religious beliefs, civics, and the brain. And you will use that knowledge in your future career in ways that we probably can't even imagine now. But most importantly, you are going to need those skills that you have learned at Muskingum as you venture out into all those unknowns. So keep learning, keep asking questions, and answering others. Rely on your family and your friends, but support them too, no matter how far apart you may be. And when times get tough, again, remember to be kind to yourself and that you have made it through hard times before. You have done the hard things here, and now it's time to celebrate getting through those times. Enjoy. We look forward to hearing how you navigate all those unknowns still to come. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Kerberg, for your dedication to Muskingum University and to each one of our students, and for that great advice for the future. I'm now delighted to once again invite Dr. Kim Gage Rothermel, Chair of our Board of Trustees, to present the charge to the graduates from our board. Dr. Rothermel.
On behalf of the Muskingum University Board of Trustees, congratulations to you, class of 2022, and to your families and friends. Commencement is a new beginning. Remember that while dreams can be the impetus for successes in the future, the really happy, engaged, interesting, successful people are doers. Whether your next challenge is employment, graduate school, volunteer studies, or family, the way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the way to do great work is to love what you do, so don't settle. Remember that courage, honesty, integrity, decency, morality, compassion, and reputation will stand the test of time. So always be true to your convictions. My charge to you as you leave Muskingum today, well-educated and strengthened by many challenges you've faced, is to share your compassion for service, education, business, and leadership with others. Remember the privilege of now being part of the long magenta line. And remember that Muskingum is better for you having been here. Congratulations, class of 2022.
Thank you again, Kim, not only for that lovely charge, but for all your service to Muskingum University. So as we near the end of this celebration, it's my great pleasure to thank all of you for your participation here today and to give a final charge to the class of 2022. Would you please rise, class of 2022? Members of the Muskingum University class of 2022, as you take the next steps in your life's journey, carpe diem, seize this day and every day following. Make your impact. Care for yourselves, for others, and for the world. Find joy wherever you are in the extraordinary and the everyday. We are immensely proud of you. Congratulations and many blessings, class of 2022. So in a few moments, I'm going to ask everyone to rise and actually enjoy Victoria singing our alma mater for us, and then we will end with the benediction from our chaplain. And after that, we're asking that all graduates and audience members be seated and remain seated until your section is dismissed. So Victoria, please join us to sing Muskingum University's alma mater, All Hail Muskingum.
Congratulations, class of 2022. As you depart from here and join that long magenta line, I'd like to leave you with a blessing by Jan Richardson. It's titled, "For Those Who Have to Travel Far." If you could see the journey whole, you might never undertake it, might never dare the first step that propels you from this place you have known towards the place you have not. Call it one of the mercies of the road, that we see it only by stages as it opens before us, as it comes into our keeping step by single step. There is nothing for it but to go, and by our going, take the vows the pilgrims take, to be faithful to the next step, to rely on more than the map, to heed the signposts of intuition and dream, to follow the star that only you will recognize, to keep an eye open for the wonders that attend the path, to press on beyond distractions, beyond fatigue, beyond what would tempt you from the way. There are vows that only you will know, the secret promises for your particular path, and new ones you will need to make when the road is revealed by turns you could not have foreseen. Keep them, break them, make them again. Each promise becomes part of the path. Each choice creates the road that will take you to the place where at last you will kneel, to offer the gift most needed, the gift that only you can give, before turning to come home by another way. May you go with peace and go with joy. Amen.